Hey Kimochis kids, it's Mr. Taylor back with you for another Kimochis lesson. During our last lesson, we talked about the feeling brave. For this lesson, I want us to give a drum roll on our desks or laps for our Kimochis friend that will help us to learn about our next Kimochi, or in English, our next feeling. Now, everybody give me a drum roll. And here she is. Here's Hugtopus. Now, Hugtopus is here with us to discuss the feeling silly. And here's how you spell the word silly. And here is what silly may look like. Hugs feels silly when she splashes in Bug's swimming hole. I know that I often feel silly when I'm with my brothers. Stand up if you've ever felt silly before. So we all feel silly sometimes. And as you remain standing, go ahead and show me your silly dance. And show me your silly face. And show me your silly fingers or hands. And how about show me your silly hair? Or show me a silly sound, maybe something like, it's okay to be silly sometimes. And in fact, when we show our goofy side, it can help us and others laugh and smile. And we can also feel lighter or more relaxed. But Hugtopus wants to talk to us today about knowing when it's okay to be silly and when we want to be serious. You see, for silly to be fun, it has to be fun for everyone. When we are serious, it means it's not time to play. It's time to listen and to learn. Hugs is going to tell us sometimes when it's okay to be silly. It's okay to be silly sometimes during activities like recess, free time, dancing, or hanging out with friends. Okay, Hugtopus, now you can tell us sometimes when we do not want to be silly, but more serious. We want to be serious during times like our teacher's lessons, as we complete schoolwork, when we are in line, or when we cross a street. Thank you for helping us to review times when we want to be serious versus silly. So Hugs has learned how to catch herself being too silly sometimes. And so what she does is she slows down and she thinks to herself, is this fun for everyone? Or is this a time when I want to be silly or a time where I want to be serious? Now, there may be times when we want to remind each other to settle down in a friendly way. Sometimes we get so silly that we get out of control and we need our friends and family to remind us to settle down. We can do this by giving somebody the settle down signal. When we give the settle down signal, we hold our hands out with our palms facing outwards and slightly down. And we want to move our hands gently downward toward the ground, okay? So we would say something like, settle down, settle down. Now you try it with me. Settle down, settle down. Great job. Now, when we help others settle down in a friendly way with the settle down signal, we are being Kimochis kids by being respectful, responsible, kind, and resilient. Hugs and I are grateful for the way that you have listened during this lesson. Please take care. Remember, there are times to be silly and times to be serious. And we will see you next time, Kimochis kids.